Howdy, physically exhausted here. Beefalo Bart here, and welcome. Yes, I am very, very tired today. But let's play some Conan Exiles. Alright. Sorting out all of my beverage needs here. Of course, I have many. I have nothing that is absolutely good for me whatsoever. I have large sweet tea. I have sun-kissed orange and Pepsi cherry vanilla. Alright. Yes, I was going to do this a little while ago, and AT&T decided they were just going to say, yeah, screw you. You don't really want to do anything, do you? So, we're going to try this now. Why is it my health is always down every time I frickin' log in? Eat. Drink. Are we happy now? Thank you. Alright, so base update. I've been working on the right side a little bit. And thankfully it's nighttime because you can see everything now. I'm left with this. And after I replace this foundation piece with, well, this is a wall piece here. I can't put a foundation underneath there. I don't think. I'm not sure if that is one or not. But to test that theory out, I'm going to have to take out this wall, this wall, this crenellation, this wall, and yeah, there's also an archer up there, so I'm going to have to move her out of the way, and the platform she's standing on. So I'll start from top down and work all the way down to here, see if I can pull this foundation out, and then it's kind of hard to tell if this is the end of the foundation here and it's sitting on top of another one. If so, I should be able to use a wall section here and maybe a wall section here and replace it with a wall and a column, and with a the bottom foundation, a column, and then put walls on the outside. But I'm not sure it's going to let me. So what I may do is explore some other options here. And this is absolutely, for the most part, hollow underneath there, except for the outside edges. And I've added some more illumination, some of the fancier tall torches. And take a look at the NPCs that I've got here. Currently, I have Leon. And I have Leon. He's easy to find and is always available, so I can find him on a regular basis. Just a no-named level 2 fighter that I had laying about. We have... Hey, it's Leon. But he is wearing the Black Dragon armor set from the Jewel of the West pack. So I've put my fighters, and all of my fighters, including all of the Leons, those two right there will get that armor set as well. I just haven't had time to make them yet. They will get those. And the archers, I think, will either stick with the medium armor set, which is what this is, or I will go with the infantry set or scout set. Something that'll, be more suitable and uniform looking for all of the characters. So you can look and see, okay, this is an archer. Well, this is a fighter. Then we have Janos here. And then we have Galter of Basonia. And then let's go inside here. Warning, there will be titties. There will be nudity, so bear with it. So this side's not finished yet. This is the side I'm getting ready to work on. I haven't put stairs up yet, and I need to. Got my map room sitting up here. Currently only have 3. It's not giving me the message. Normally when you stand here it'll say bracelet not attuned. Okay, you're just not going to do anything today, are you? Except annoy the crap out of me. But I have 3 of them. I have the one for here, the one for over here, and then one that is... And I had some issues with glitchiness, but yeah, this map room is being glitchy right now also. I think it's right in here. for the dregs. Now, the archer that I put up here... Alright, am I going to lose internet connection again? AT&T, get your crap together. Okay, that's just an archer 1. I have Freya that I thought I put up here. Maybe she's not done yet. But I've got a named archer that'll be here. She's easy to come by. She's like right there underneath my mouse cursor. I don't know if you can see it. Just to the right of this tree, off in the distance, there's a little hill and there's a little house. Really can't see it on the screen, but I can see it. But you can see the two tall spires here. It's actually to the left. There's a little small hut right there in the middle of the screen, just to the right of her shoulder. That NPC is always there. That is Freya's hovel. So there's always Freya. She's always there. You know, whenever the NPCs respawn, you'll always find a named NPC archer there. And then you've got right here, Leon's Watch. You can always get Leon there. He's a named fighter. And of recent, I have been exploring. I kind of, well, we'll show you as soon as we get some daylight here. I'll make the run and run back. But what I've done is I always go to this little place called the Pocket and kill all the NPCs there. They're all archers. Sadly, I had no wheels empty, and I've got 4 wheels. And I went through there, and there was another named archer, and I ended up killing her because, well, you know, I had no wheels free. Now I have 3 wheels free. So it kind of sucks. I lost out on a named archer. But I've been coming down over here and going to the Black Galleon. So I found him on the Black Galleon. I found him out here in, you know, these little small villages here. And I think right here in Scoundrel's Gateway, I found a named fighter. So we'll show him off in a little bit too. Don't know why I did not finish this off. Well, but what I was doing inside here was, instead of replacing everything, I left foundation walls on the outside edge, and then on the inside is actually the ceiling tiles, which look like marble from Jewel of the West. I think it looks really good. And it's cheap. I don't have to make all of the rest of them there, because as you can see, this room here and the ceiling is all the ceiling tiles, and extends all the way out to here and extends out onto the back patio going to the pool, which the pool is not done yet either. I'll have to remake this area, and we'll do this in the marble as well. So you've got a nice little swimming pool that you can jump into, get your water, come back out. I'll put some seating and some better lighting and that kind of stuff here. I've got an emergency sword. So this is my chair now. And I'm not going to get into it because chairs are kind of glitchy sometimes. So I can sit there and have this lovely conversation. The table's got decorations on it. And if something happens and I'm unarmed for some reason, I have an emergency sword right here. And everything seems to be glitchy as crap right now. I don't know if it's a latency issue because my internet has been glitchy. But it's also a good way to heal. And since we're getting daylight, let's actually make that little trip here. I got kind of bored. I want to take a break from working on this stuff, and I'm going to go ahead and get back to it, but I decided that, you know, I had a little, well, I have a few fish traps, because, you know, I found that the fish strips is a really good medium grade food for healing mid-combat whenever you can get out of range and not get hit. So those, and I always have leftover extra unappetizing fish, which I cook, and then I use those for, I just cook them, and then I use them for taming thralls, because I end up with a bunch of those as well. And it also gives me ichor. And I use that ichor in the process for making hardened brick, and yeah, we'll go over those recipes here in a little bit for making the stuff for Jewel of the West. But I want to show you my little passageway that I did first. So, like I said, I got bored, and first off, I was like, you know what? I want to build something up here, so I built a, you know, forest lighting going all the way to this camp over here. Yay, no stamina. Yeah, this is the little archer camp that I was talking about. I go through here, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 archers. Go through and kill them, just get them, knocked out. I was like, you know what, I want to build something over here, so I said, screw it, and I built something over here. And I was like, okay, whatever, I'm going to put some stairs up. I want to keep them somewhat close to the mountain, instead of going straight out and being too gaudy. Yes, I put way too many foundations in, I could have taken some out. Like, I've never really used the horizontal elevator, so I came up here and I built a little platform and a horizontal elevator that goes over to nothing whatsoever. But hey, I was happy. I built something. What I could have been building on the house, but you can only do so much grinding of the same materials. Go and get 2,500 stone. Okay. Throw it in a furnace. Okay. It gets monotonous farming the same junk over and over. So I said, you know what? Screw it. And I also have a rock donkey that always spawns here. And let's actually go with the daggers. I still love these things, because I can come through here. Yes, knock me over. You're going to be dead in a few seconds anyway. I can come in, start off with something like that, and then go to the Stygian spear or my shield and sword. I like it. The weapons that I'm running currently is the exceptional hardened steel sword with the damage modification. I'm not sure if it's the high end. No, it's not the high end damage modification. It's the mid grade. So the damage is 38. Not bad. I'm using steel poniards because I lost my ancient poniards or ancient daggers. Long story on that I won't get into, but I died way too many times and said screw it, I wasn't going back after my body again. So I had these laying around, so I just kept using them. They do 24 damage per. I can go in, smack, a triple hit with a right click, get the targets bleeding, back off, and finish them up with a sword. And the Stygian or Stygian or whatever you want to call it, spear. I found this, it was full durability. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll play around with it. I mean, health damage is 29. I mean, hell, I can do 38 with my sword, but there's a difference. With that, you got a little bit more reach to it, so you can actually stay back, especially if you're fighting another fighter that actually has the spear of some sort. Yeah, comes in handy. So I made this pathway. Again, bored out of my mind. So plenty of stuff out here to work with, except for wood. So I had to go get my own wood. So I built that. I'm like, well, screw it. I want to get up here. So I built a ramp to get up here. And then when I got up here, it's like, wow, this is a really good view. I can look over here. I can see this village. So if I want to go down there and tear shit up, I can go do that. My base is just right over here. But there's a set of stairs that leads over. I got a set of stairs that goes down right there in the middle of the screen. You can see the mouse cursor on the screen. I have stairs that come down to like right in there. So that allows me to go to my elephant killing ground, which it's not easy, but it's easier to kill the stupids. I mean the elephants. Let's eat again. But okay. So I was like, this is really cool. Then I looked over here. I'm like, well, that's the Black Galleon. I might as well, let's build over to here and see if we can go anywhere with that. So I built a little bridge going across here. It's actually pretty close on the seams. I built from both sides, and it's close enough. And of course I had to put plenty of torches out so I can see where I was going. I was like, whoa, crap, there's no way to get down there. No easy way to get down there. I mean, I probably could, but it'd take a while. So I said, screw it. Let's fall off the edge, because everything seems to be still glitching. I didn't put any stairs or anything here because you can normally walk right there, go right up, go up to these stairs. I'm like, okay, this gets me to an even higher point. All right, cool. We'll see what we can do when we get up here. And it's like, wow, this is really a nice view. This would be a good place to build something, but we're not over to the galleon yet. So I look down, I'm like, well, I can make it across there. Well, so I built a ramp down. I built, just connected these going across so it's nice and even. Get over to here, and it's like, well, still, I could build a house here temporarily and kind of mess around, But, yeah, not good enough. I still need to go down farther to get to that link. So I kept building, and I kept building, and I kept building. So come over to here. It's like, okay, maybe I can just go straight across there. But instead, I decided to come down here. Kind of a zigzaggy set of stairs there. And then I built a small house over here. There's absolutely nothing in it whatsoever. But, okay, I built one. Nice little platform here. But, okay, we got to play around with a vertical elevator. We haven't done anything with those yet. So I built a vertical elevator here that'll carry me straight down. I'm like, that's cool. I can take this bridge across and work my way this way and get to the ship that way. Nah, wasn't good enough. So I kept building. And I kept building. So this takes me all the way, and I'm just going to go to the first camp and just kind of screw around with the first camp. Bring my spear out. This is usually an archer right here. Yep. Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about picking anything up. I'll pick out the brimstone. Because I know me, I will sit here and loot every damn thing there is. Those are all right-click attacks, by the way. And look, I'll take coal, and I'll take dry wood, and I'll take shaped wood, because I'm already carrying some of my stuff to build supplies with. So I know what's going to happen is I'll sit here and like, ooh, well, I need this, and oh, well, you know, I'm a loot whore. I really am. But this camp right here, out of stamina already. I'll pick up that. But I've been seeing that Braggy the Bold is the name of the that named. But yeah, I gotta have iron arrows. See, he's got a spear. If I didn't have a spear and let him get the first attack, I'd be all kind of screwed up. Alright, just two more guys left here, so let's actually go to the daggers. So now I got an archer. You can see, very effective. Oh, I'll let you get a hit. That ain't gonna happen again. Oh, look, iron bar and purified water. Let's grab those. And then, yes, I'm a loot whore. I'll sit here and I'll grab every damn thing. I have to force myself to not pick up some things. Ooh, look. Coal and iron. Alright, I'm not killing anything else. I'm not looting anything else. But if you were to clear through this camp... See, I laid out torches so I'd know where the hell I was going. And follow the torches down. I'm just going to walk over to the edge. I'm not actually going to go down. Because, like I said, I know me. I'll spend the next 30 minutes killing mobs when I should be working on the base. But this leads to right over here. Go down here, make a left. Go down here, make a right. And come back up. There's actually an NPC that looks glitchy. She's running into a fence. I don't know if you guys can see her here or not. You can actually talk to her, and yeah, you learn a emote from her. But you come down over here. This part of the camp is empty. Get around to this part is empty, but there's an archer at the end of the bridge, and there's 3 NPCs here. At the very bow, it looks like a ship, and they call it the Black Galleon. It's not really a ship. It's just a rock formation that kind of looks like a ship. And they kind of made the cover here look like sails, with oddly, you know, part of it sticking through one of the sails, but whatever. On the end or the bow of the quote-unquote ship is actually a named fighter, which is the captain. It's a female fighter that is an L4, level 4 named. Occasionally I find Braggy, the Bold or whatever, find him on that ship, or I find him on the camps on the other side. But you can usually go through that camp and this camp right over here that we came through, and that first archer camp, and I can generally knock out about, I don't know, maybe 25 or so NPC kills, which is decent XP, you know. I am currently level 53. Yep, level 53. And I'm running strength all the way up past 3. Encumbrance up to 4 because I'm still doing a lot of harvesting and stuff. Grit to the first tier, vitality to the first tier, agility to the first tier. And it works out pretty well for... Oh, nice graphic glitch. Why is that there? Oh, is everything going to be glitchy tonight? God, it's like this game was made with Unreal Engine 4 or something. Oh, wait, it was. Hey, I don't have this many issues whenever I develop stuff for Unreal Engine 4. So why are they having so many issues, and why am I getting so many weird glitches like that? So, another thing that I've noticed over the last week or two, you guys may or may not know, I'm running 3 32-inch panels, monitors, and yeah, the center panel, of course, it has to be the center one, is actually starting to get a little fuzzy. Now, that's the one that I bought first. I bought that particular monitor, and then later on I went ahead and bought a triple monitor mount, and I ordered 2 more of the same make and model. And of course, you know, I order the adapter plates for the back because the actual triple monitor mount was set for 4x100, so I needed the 4x75 to 4x100 adapter plates, and ordered 3 of those. And come to find out, yeah, the new monitors, the new versions, the same make and model of the original one, had a different bolt pattern, so that was a little bit weird. Now, it's easy enough. Now, the right monitor most of the time only has my Discord channel up and running, so it's not a big deal if that one were a little fuzzy, because I just monitor my Discord channel at all times. It's always up. Even if I'm invisible, then there's a good chance I'm probably still there. Like right now, I'm in invisible mode, and I'm online. I'm watching everything in that Discord. Now, I haven't been home all day long. I've been helping my brother with his Jeeps. Yeah, that was no bueno. No bueno. So let's head back to base. And that's going to bug me that that's glitched. So click it on map and hit the M. Okay, it's gone now. But yeah, the whole plan for today was whenever I got up, leave here about 10-ish, 10:30-ish. Go to my brother's house, which is a couple towns over, so it's about a 30-minute ride or so. Not terrible, but, you know, Molten Crank, you don't like going anywhere most of the damn time. So I get over there. The whole goal was we were going to put on a dual steering stabilizer on his 85 CJ7. Alright, cool, no problem. That's pretty easy to do. You just bolt on a couple brackets and put on the stabilizers. No big deal. That's 30-minute, 45-minute job. Spend more time getting the right tools together than you do actually doing the work. Yep, totally would not fit. And it was not even a style that I'd seen before. It put them the stabilizers side by side instead of end to end like normal. So okay, whatever. And the brackets would just not work, and the placement, none of it works. I'm like, okay, crap, we can't do that. What's next? So troubleshoot why he's got a bad wobble going down the road. Okay, no problem. Let's dump off some stuff here. Jacked it up, grabbed a hold of the driver's side front tire. No problem, everything was good to go. Well, I grabbed a hold of that passenger side front tire, and it had some wobble to it. So that just tells me that he got a bad wheel bearing. Well, it's a Dana 30 axle. I know I'm talking Jeep stuff, and I may be talking Greek to some people, but it's a Dana 30 axle. No big deal. My YJ had a Dana 30 axle. My XJ had a Dana 30 front axle. My ZJ has a Dana 30 front axle. Slightly different, but for the most part the same. My brother's CJ7 is an 85. It's got a Dana 30 front axle. My 1960s CJ5 has a Dana 30 front axle. Completely different. Thinner axle tubes, got a kingpin configuration instead of a regular standard style knuckle. So, moving and get into my CJ5. So, I'm like, okay, no problem. Dana 30 axle, I've changed frickin' wheel bearings. It's a unit bearing. it's a pain in the butt. Sometimes you got to beat the crap out of it with a hammer and a pry bar because they get rusted in place. So whatever, but I can manage. And no, it's more like a Chevrolet style axle system where you've got to actually, that's full, a pair of bearings and a bearing race and a oil seal, and you need a 2 1/16 inch socket. Don't have a socket. Nobody in his town has that socket available. Alright, crap. Well, and nobody else had the oil seal. You can get all the bearings, everything is great, but can't get the oil seal and cannot get the tool to take everything apart with. So I'm like, well, shit, you know, can't do anything with that. So, okay, everything's sorted. Let's get back to work. Braggy, he's the only one still left, right? Yep, Braggy. Yes, he's on a little wheel with lots of gruel. He's going to be a while. It got paused because I ran out of damn food. So yeah, that was, you know, I couldn't do the wheel bearing. Couldn't get all the damn parts. Alright, what's next? He's got a 92 YJ Jeep Wrangler called the Renegade, which has this really weird but cool fiberglass bearings, and it's different from just a regular Jeep Wrangler from the same year. I like it. It's cool. It's different. Plus, it's Canadian, and we live in the U.S., so it's got some rare things. Plus, it's an automatic and has air conditioning. Unheard of, really and truly, in that year frame. Alright, sweet cheeks. You go over here. We got to take that down. Oh, the Pickup Plus mod. We definitely love you. So, okay, what's next? There's, you know, Jeeps, man. When you're working with Jeeps, there's always something broken that needs to be fixed. Alright, we're being glitchy now. Oh, I don't need to take that one off anyway. Wow, that was crap. Yeah, that's the one thing about the Pickup Plus mod is, and that son of a bitch is backwards. Yes, I know, I just stepped on the damn spikes. Oh, you're going to be a pain in the ass, aren't you? It won't let me rotate the damn thing around, so screw you, be backwards. Oh shit, didn't need to jump down yet. So yeah, Jeeps, there's always something that needs to be repaired on a damn Jeep. So, like, okay, we started to look at the YJ. Okay, what needs to be done on the YJ? The fuel tank is leaking. Okay, pull the fuel tank down, check all the lines, make sure everything's sealed up, and then, okay, replace any lines that may be leaking. Replaced a couple and checked everything the best that we could after draining 15 or more gallons of freaking fuel. It was almost full of gas. But alright, well shit, no problem. We'll go ahead and strip that down. Get it out. Believe that we've got it all sorted out and don't see any more leaks. Great, that's awesome. Put it all back together. Get that frickin' skid plate back in place, the fuel tank back in place and all. And crank it up, let it idle, everything's great, and all of a sudden, starts pissing gas again. Like, okay, yeah, we're done. Let's clean up. So none of the projects we tried to do today were able to get done because of one problem or another. And it just really sucked. He was bummed, I'm bummed. You know, it's my brother, you know? Even though they're not my Jeeps and they're not my problems, he's my brother. If he's not happy, then, you know, I gotta do what I can to help my brother out, to help him be happy. Everybody gotta watch out for your family, right? So, that's how my day went today. And I've been covered in grease, covered in frickin' gasoline, getting sprayed with gas quite a bit. Yeah, I'm going to take all these freaking walls down, and then if I don't have enough to put back up, then I'll put these sandstone walls back up. But I want to put as much up as I possibly can. And of course it's nighttime. I can't see what the hell I'm doing. So let's see the ones that are still covered by lighting. But I hope everybody else had a damn good day today. I think the kids are still out on summer vacation. So I know if you're dealing with school and that kind of stuff, yeah, I'm sure you're glad that school's out. Alright, let's get this out of the way. And I want to copy what I did on this side. Those are actually walls, they're not foundations. So I actually came in here and removed this wall, or foundation, this one. Alright, so you can see I've got foundations. 1, 2, 3, I should be good. So it's actually hollow underneath here. And my theory to that is, if I'm being raided during a purge, then if they come through and they knock down the outer skin, then all they're doing is knocking down the outer skin, and then the actual pillars are still holding everything in place. So that's my theory. I'm going to leave the ones on the bottom down here all the way up to... I don't need this one. Actually, I'm going to leave that one anyway. So what I'm going to end up doing... Please glitch the hell out. Is I'm going to put walls all the way across here and here. So let's actually see. So I have one wall already pre-made. So I have one left over from the last thing. And I'm not going to be able to do it. Son of a biscuit. Because, guess what? There's no foundation here. So I'm going to have to go back and leave this as foundations. So what I'll probably end up doing is this bottom row over here. If I can't put what I want there, then I'm going to have to go back to foundations, and I'll probably end up making matching foundations to that. Just not going to do it right now. That really sucks. We're going to have to go back with you. And... shit, yeah. Okay. I will eventually come back in with regular, either matching foundations. I really wanted to put the walls so this would match up. So that means I got to rip this whole wall section down again from here to here of this wall, this row of walls, and this row, and that's 15 plus the crenellations and all the stuff up here. So I can rip all this down and replace it, just the bottom row, back with foundations again. So definitely not what I wanted to do. Alright, that's ceiling and ceiling. So these should be fine to replace. So, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep. Let's start off with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, I'm going to look at some also. We'll see if this is going to shit me also. Yay, I can put a wall there and a wall there. Okay. Good enough. So now we need to get a count. This is the boring part. Sorry. So if you guys jump in and you're watching the thing live, jump in and ask questions about anything. It doesn't really matter. You know, ask about Unreal Engine 4, mods for this game, whatever. So 5, 6, 7, 8. We're looking like about 30 window frames. So that's good. I can make 30 of those. And then once those are done, we're going to end up having to make wall sections to go all the way around. So while those are making, I'll go ahead and pull these down. Now that it's daylight, I can see what the hell I'm doing. But again, if you guys got anything you want to talk about, just let me know. I'm watching currently the public lobby of my Discord and the live stream chat. So I'm watching both. So if you got questions, I'm not going to be able to type to respond while I'm actually in the game. It will not let me tab across. This game will freeze up on me, and I can't easily kill it once it's locked up. So yeah, if you want to ask questions, type them out, and I will enter them in voice during the stream here, unless you're willing to wait. And I'm going to try to keep this stream no more than an hour. Try to keep my live stream set to 1 hour, unless I've got a lot of active people participating in the conversation. Then I'll go as long as people want to chit-chat. I got plenty of beverages right here, and I'm good. Yeah, this is a lot of work ripping all these walls out and end up saving them, and I don't really need them. So they're going to end up going in storage until I decide I want to go build another base somewhere else, and then I'll drag all these over and make another temporary base. This is always going to end up being my main primary base because it's so close to so many different things. So I'm going to keep this as my central, well-defended, nice, actual home. This is my home. And, you know, I've got my map room here. I've got all the cool fancy stuff set up here. There we go. Throw it up there. Throw that there. Yes, thank you. So I'm actually going to go, and currently my bedroom is right over there at the top of that mountain. So I'm going to move my bedroom down from there. I'm going to reposition those stairs a little bit so that I can get a little bit better access to... I'm missing out on some coal and some iron nodes that are in that area. It's not bad, though. I mean, I got tons of coal around here. You just got to walk a little farther. I mean, there's 4 right there on Teleth Island. Uh-oh. We are short 2. But that's it. And this is all the window sections. Build it, build it, build it. Thank you. Window section is done all the way around. Now let's go ahead and build 30 freaking walls. As I have 1, I'm going to go ahead and still build 30. And no, I'm not. I'm going to build 22 apparently. Fine, be that way. I'm gonna run out of materials. Kind of sucks, but whatever, you know. It's not like it's hard to get. And this would be a good time to show off what the materials are and how to make the materials to build the stuff in Jewel of the West. Right after I decide to go ahead and eat, because I'm gonna starve to frickin' death, and drink again, not once, not twice, but now that I have to top it off with a couple of smoothies. I'm not really doing much, but still my character's burning through water and food. Just screwing around with this a little bit. Alright, so we got that. Well, okay, it's not bad. It's pretty cool that you can actually do all this with Unreal Engine 4. I'm digging it. Let's actually grab a pickaxe, and I'm going to put that in slot 4. Now I'm using a pickaxe. It's a pretty good combination of a pick and an axe, hence the name. It does a respectable job. Now, the primary thing that I'd look for is going to be stone, naturally. And I can run over here in this little section, in this rock garden. I've got 2 really, really close by, and a couple other ones that are not far away as well. And I get plenty of rock. So you're going to need a lot of stone. You're going to burn through a shit ton of stone. So that's your primary ingredient. So the first thing you need to do is gather a buttload of this. And let me make sure that that's what I'm short on. Yep. hardened bricks. So right now, with the gear that I'm wearing and the encumbrance level that I'm wearing, that I'm sporting, I can carry about, because I'm carrying a bunch of weapons and other stuff too, I could lighten my load and carry more, but you know what? I can still carry about 2,500 or so stone. That's good enough. So I'm just going to hit a couple more rocks and round it off to 1,000. That should be enough to get me where I want to be for finishing this part of the project. I'll come back and do the rest later. You can see I'm already up to 900. So it doesn't take long whenever you're at this level. I'm getting between 14 and 16 every time I hit a rock. So 14, 16, 14, 16. You can see the numbers on the right hand side of the screen. With this pickaxe and my level and the way I've got this character set up, it's actually pretty good. And I said I was going to get 1,000. It's 1,174. Sure, why not? Just hit one more so we can get it over to 1,200. Alright, so we're going to leave it at that, and we'll show the other ingredients on what we need for making the basic stuff for the Jewel of the West. Let's run out of stamina. Yeah, I'm pretty heavy here. So just take this stone and I'm gonna split it up between. I've got 5 furnaces set up just for converting stone. I probably should split it up a little bit better, but you know what? I'm not gonna. I'll come back to this. Then once this, by doing that, I've got coal in here, coal and stone, and it makes brick. I then take that brick and bring it to these two over here, combine that with stone consolidant, and just click to burn. And it will take the regular brick and convert it into hardened brick. Alright, easy enough, right? Well, the stone consolidant, how the hell do you get that? Well, you're going to need a fireball cauldron, which I conveniently have one, with a level 3 alchemist stuck on them. Alright, so to get these, that's brimstone, to get the stone consolidant requires ichor and twine. So you need a shit ton of twine. And I've got plenty already pre-made, so I'm not really going to make any right now, but you need plenty of twine and ichor, and no problem. Well, how the hell do you get ichor? Well, hell, you got to get ichor from killing spiders, and sometimes they don't drop it. And then you can do it from scorpions, and sometimes they don't want to drop it. But you can take unappetizing fish. You saw that I got 15 fish traps set up out there, and you can take the unappetizing fish, which are actually piranhas, stick them in here and cook them, and they make what's called cooked fish. Yes, you can take your putrid meat, your rotten food, and once you've got 50 of them, which I'm pretty sure that's 49, lovely. You know, I'm trying to showcase something. Oh, I'm sure I got something here. No, we're taking it out. Alright, what about Freya? She's not quite done yet. Oh, there's 2 right there. I got her on that cooked savory fish, which is left over from making fish sticks. And that wheel pan is empty. Again, if you don't do this trick right here, put a little simple sign up and say what's in. Okay, we know Bragi's in there. We know Freya's in there. Oh, this wheel is empty. So if I want to tame something, throw it in there. And oh, that one's empty. So I have 2 wheels that are empty. I can look at the signs, and I update the signs every time I take one in or out. So you can take this fruit press. You can put 50 putrid meat in, and it will make 1 ichor for 50 putrid meat. It's a long time to wait to make 1 frickin' ichor. So doing the easy method, set up a bunch of fish traps or shellfish traps and use the crawdad looking things. Use them in there, and they make the ichor as well. But almost every 1-to-1 for unappetizing fish you cook will also give you 1 ichor. So that is your best bet for getting ichor, is making a bunch of fish traps and just getting those other ones out. Of course, you know, make yourself some fish strips as well, because they're delicious. They don't hold as well as they could in a regular preservation box, But, yeah, whatever. Black ice, I ended up going up north one time on an expedition. Ended up with, I still got 328 black ice and 188 obsidian just from one run, and I wasn't even going for those things. I got the abysmal fangs from killing, I got 30 from killing the boss and the dregs. I also got the staff of triumvirate, whatever the hell that is, from the same boss. Accidentally killed well, I didn't accidentally, but I killed the pirate captain at Buccaneer Bay. I forgot I'd already killed him and harvested these shattered scourge stone piece. Then I have 2 of those. And our walls are done. Just go place them down. I've also gone and killed the Witch Queen and got her mask, and I got the key to Rosma's quarters. I need to figure out where that is and go do it. And I'm finding a couple Defari Witcher masks. I don't know why I kept them, but whatever. Alright, so once you've created your stone consolidant, you put that into a forge. You come over, you take your brick that you've made, and again, you throw it in here. I'm getting some lag issues here. And then you hit run, and it'll turn a stone consolidant into brick. Well, you're also going to need, let's quickly just burn up a little bit, wood. You take your regular wood, and currently right now I'm not using resin. I have some, but I'm not using it right now. I'm going to hang on to my branches because I am using those. And I use bark, but I'm not worried about 8 bark right now. So you get your regular wood, and you got to convert that into shaped wood. So you're going to need an artisan's bench. Yep, getting a bunch of lag. So you go to your carpenter's bench, you throw your wood in, and create your shaped wood. Create 14 of those. And yes, I can make the peg leg for your left or right leg. There's my elevators. I can make a Bosonian bow or a flawless hunting bow. Lovely. I could make a flawless Herkadurka bow. I have a level 3 carpenter, so I can actually build a flawless bow. I just need to learn how to make the regular bow of that type. Yeah, cool, huh? Cool story, bro. I have a spare armor or 2 I don't need. Some extra coal, more bark. Well, that's the other thing you're going to need plenty of is steel reinforcements. So you need steel. Well, first thing you do is you're going to need a buttload of iron. You harvest the iron stone. You put it into... I made some hardened steel bars there. You take the iron bars, you stick it in here with some steel fire, and it converts it into steel bars. If you want to make hardened steel bars, you combine steel bars with brimstone. Well, that's not what we need for right now. We need steel bars. So to make the steel bars, you need that steel fire. Well, okay, steel fire. How the hell do you make steel fire? Well, steel fire is brimstone and tar. Well, how the hell do you get tar? Well, the easiest way to get tar is to have a good skinner and lots of bark. I have a level 1 tanner. Does good enough for now. And you save your hides and your pelts, and you put them on your tanning rack and convert them from pelts to hides, and in the process you end up with tar. So that's how you're going to get your tar, is a lot of skinning animals and a lot of sticking them in there with a lot of bark so you can get a lot of tar. Well, what about brimstone? Holy crap, where the hell do you get brimstone from? I get it as random drops quite a bit, but the best and fastest and easiest way to do it is make a sandstorm mask, come over here to the Shattered Springs, these big gigantic pools here, and I've shown this in another video. There's these big spike thingies that are growing out of the pond, and you can harvest those and they will give you brimstone. That's one good location. It's easy to farm. But you're going to need sandstorm masks because the water has got noxious gas, and it will kill you if you go into it. Plus, there's a bunch of rock donkeys. They're called rock noses, but I call them rock donkeys. There's a shitload of rock donkeys in the water, so you're going to fight the rock donkeys and use your mask to not die from poison gas, and then harvest the crap out of it. I get 1,500, 1,600 per run, and don't even try that hard. But it's a run. I've got to come from here all the way over to here. To help with that, I've got stairs to come down here, but that's too much work. So I actually have a set of stairs that comes down over here. I think, yeah, right in here. So that I can come over by these pools, touch up on water. The den has a lot of NPCs that you can go through and try to find something good. I usually find some decent dancers in there. And you come to this pool. Make sure if you're coming to this pool, you step right up and go to Khalil's stronghold, kill the guys there. There's a boss there as well. He's not a very good boss. You can kill him pretty quick. And get attuned to that tower, that obelisk. So now if I want to go there, and I'm in a hurry, I want to go here and harvest a buttload of brimstone, because I'm just running out. I'm not. But if I needed to, I have a map room. So I can come over here to my map room, go upstairs, go to the correct spot on it. Let's see if it'll actually show it now. I still need to build some stairs for in here, and I still need to put these walls up. But, and I have to sneeze. Excuse me. At least I warned you ahead of time. Of course I could have muted it. Okay, bracelet not attuned. Bracelet not attuned. Teleport. This is going to carry me to right here. I don't want to go there. Been there. I want to go there. This one. That's what we're talking about. Khalil's. I can actually hit that and bang. I can teleport right over to here. And that's right over by those pools. Even though they're not showing up on this map in the map room. But that's going to get me to just southwest from the pools. So I can use this teleport and bang, I'm there. This one right here, if I want to go back and run through the dregs again, then if I want to get like that goo stuff, then I can go there, harvest some goo and whatever. So that's why I have all this. So the more towers you get attuned with, you can see there's 10 of them total, and I've only got 3. I are not attuned. Damn. It has been a rough day. Don't mind burning through some fish sticks because I got plenty. Let's put the damn walls up, schmuck. We don't have enough. Alright. Get up there. Like I said, at some point I actually need to build some stairs to get to the second floor. Or to the rooftop at least. I really like these new wall tiles. I think they look great. Then I'll come back through here like I did in the other one, and I'll rip out all these center sections, and I will end up replacing them with the tile. The ceiling tiles, so they look like this. That's really, really cool. So you have a contrast of the sandstone and the marble tiles. And this is not horrible. It's not the best option, but it's not horrible. But naturally, you need to come back in here and put some the ceiling pieces up. And we need to put our crenellations back up. And our archers back up and that kind of stuff. And actually finish up the ceiling and put some damn stairs in. So we need one wall there and... Yep, right here. So I'm going to climb back up there and I'll throw my crenellations back up. And we're done for now. Actually, I will do a buttload more harvesting. So put the crenellation there and there. And there. And I believe I have one more. Nope, sure don't. I has nothing. I'm not going to bother putting the rest of that stuff up. I got one stair pre-made, so screw it. I do have to put my archers back up here, and it's not going to be quick and easy because it sucks. Oh, whatever. Just put it right there for now. So to put this guy back where he went, I have to move. Then I have to climb the frickin' wall. Get in position. And that's actually a pretty good field of fire where you can cover down here with your archer and they can see him, and hopefully, you know, they're not, but you know, the whole theory is they can see down here and they can be shooting to help protect the front door. We want to funnel all the bad guys into this kill zone here, and the archers can be shooting down from here and there. Got 2 on that. I'll have 2 on here, and if they get through into the gate, you've got 2 named fighters right here, no problem. You'll have more fighters here, and then you got 2 more fighters here, and you got 2 more archers there, an archer here, archer there, and an archer there. So there's plenty of hot smoking archer action. And no, I'm not talking about the cartoon series or TV show. Okay, I'm not normally a fan of that kind of stuff, but if you haven't watched Archer, you should probably go ahead and check it out. It's on Netflix, a couple seasons. Not the most PC or awesome show, but it's, yeah, it's like South Park meets Miami Vice. I liked it, but yeah, check it out. Alright, so you guys got any questions? You want to talk about anything? Just let me know. Because like I said, this is just, I don't want to bore everybody to frickin' death with damn watching me harvest. I'm not that kind of person. I don't get into those kind of games where, oh look, it's Harvesting Simulator 2018. Alright, so ironstone becomes iron bars. Then your iron bars you can turn into steel bars, and if you want, you can throw some brimstone in there and turn those into hardened steel bars. Like, so you're going to need the steel reinforcements. You're going to need a bunch of those. See, I burned through a few. I still have 57 of them. I got 12 right here of the shaped wood. But scroll through your list here, and steel reinforcements is just 1 steel bar makes 1 steel reinforcement. Hey, I'm gonna make 265. I'm not gonna right now, but, and the shaped wood, no problem. 1 shaped wood is made from 7 regular wood. Really easy to get these materials. I'm gonna grab these sticks. Some twine hiding in there. Reason why I'm collecting sticks is I take the sticks, I convert them to spikes. Oh, it takes 20 branches to make 1 spike. I only have 7 there. So, yeah, you create the spikes, and then you take your spikes, and then you can either make the simple palisades with 3. I've actually been doing, I need some freaking twine. I need 1 more twine. Oh, it's so annoying. I had some twine hiding over here. No matter what level you are, you're still going to find a freaking need for twine. And if you haven't made one yet, make a damn sickle. Seriously. Because if you keep needing twine, you might as well go ahead and make a sickle. Yes, I got all these different heads here just in case I could make... Oh, let's go add another antelope trophy again. I forgot I had that. I could make black bear head trophy, elk, wolf head, mountain goat. I don't have them right now because I unlearned them when I did the last respec. But you can do rare fish trophy. Just 1 shaped wood and an appetite. This is what's really screwed up, is to make a rare fish trophy, instead of a trophy fish, use an unappetizing fish and shaped wood. But the ugly fish trophy, which is actually, this is actually showing the pike fish, which is called the exotic fish. But the recipe calls for an unappetizing fish. To make 1 ugly fish trophy requires the exotic fish, and these two are reversed. Their reagents are reversed on there. Somebody screwed the pooch on that and mixed up those two recipes. Developers, fix your shit. So yeah, you can make the fish trophies. I don't care about them. I'll probably end up making at least one of each. At least the savory fish is correct for a fish trophy. Various rugs, cages, torches of all different types. There's my stone throne. I haven't made the stone throne yet. 18 steel reinforcement and 90 hardened brick. Right now I can't afford to give up my hardened brick. Steel reinforcements, whatever. I can make 18 steel bars to make that. But 90 hardened brick is a lot of freaking new stuff. So the new recipes to make the wall. A regular Aquilonian wall is 8 hardened brick. So 90 is a big hit. 2 shaped wood and 2 steel reinforcements. Not that bad. The pillar, 8, 2, and 2. The big gate frame is 30, 8, and 6. That was screwed up for a while. They must have just changed that in the last day or so. Even though this DLC's only been out, not even really a week. The gate frame was actually the same materials as the door frame. 8, 2, and 2 will make you a door frame, and when the DLC first came out, it would also make you a gate frame. So they did fix that and actually make it 30. But you guys need to fix those damn fish trophies. Windows, 8, 2, and 2. The doors. I love the way these doors look. It's just 4 shaped wood and 3 steel reinforcement. Even though there's no steel spikes hanging off the son of a bitch, it still looks nice. The Aquilonian artisan table, only 40 wood. No big deal. Altar of Ymir, or whatever. I need to go ahead and make one of those just for the hell of it, because the final altar on it is pretty cool. So yeah, the materials list is not that bad. The wedge foundation, 8, 2, and 2. The ceiling wedge is 8, 2, and 2, which doesn't make any sense that these are both the same cost on materials when this is just a fifth of what that is. So they need to balance the materials list out a little bit better. But everything's pretty reasonable on the cost of the materials, so it's not that bad to make them. And to be able to make them, essentially you have to go through and learn a new part of your artisan. And we'll show that in just a second here too. So as you hit G and you burn your talent points, and then your feats. And my feats is hurting right now, so to do that, to be able to build the mason for the new cool white marble stuff, you're gonna have to do Master Mason. And once you get Master Mason, then it automatically unlocks this stuff at the same time. You can get it at level 30, so it's pretty cool. You can get to cracking pretty easy. It's relatively easy to get to level 30. The weapons, unfortunately, are no bueno. Blunted javelin, I'm gonna make some blunted javelins just for testing out. I haven't used them before. I have used the blunted arrows. They were So I want to try the blunted javelins for my next tame. I want to go out there and just chuck some javelins at some NPCs from a distance and get them knocked out so I don't have to fight them. Just to see what it's like, if it's any neater. But the Exalted Altar to Ymir says you can make black eyes. That'll be interesting to see. Now this is also another big letdown. Lemurian Royal Armor. Some good looking shit if you're playing a female character. It's a really nice looking armor set, but it's cold weather, so it doesn't do you shit for good if you live in a damn desert. So it's kind of crappy. That's the ancient daggers I was using. I just haven't remade them. No big deal. Master Weaponsmith allows you to make all your upgrades. Spiked weapon fitting to increase armor penetration. That's kind of cool. Balanced weapon fitting be applied to almost any weapon to reduce stamina cost. Might have to look into that for some of the heavier weapons. Reinforcement kit makes weapons and armor more durable. Not a bad deal if you're going to be far away from home. the advanced blunted weapon fitting, or as I call it, the white dildo. Those are great for head knocking, for putting on your steel truncheon, for knocking out NPCs. So that's definitely one you want to get. But again, the Great Civilizations armor. Okay, the thief stuff, it's cold weather. But Aquilonian, you've also got this set, and it's not a bad looking set. And the Stygian, also not a bad looking set. However, where the hell am I? Yeah, I'm getting old, I forget things. Alright, so in here I can make the exceptional, because my armor is 3. I need to find a named armor so I can get the flawless on the stuff. But I can make the armor for the infantry bracers, which is kind of cool. The scout stuff, I think the scout is what I'm actually going to use for my archers, and I'm using also the black dragon is what I'm using for my fighters. And at some point I'll give them the exceptional Aquilonian shield and probably the same sword here, because it's pretty good overall. I could do the veneer as well, but you know what? This stuff looks cool for my NPCs, and that's what I'm going to end up doing. The recipe's not that bad. It's a medium chest pad, 12 iron bars, and 12 regular leather to make the infantry chest piece. The black dragon is just 24 and heavy chest padding. Only difference is for the heavy chest padding. Let's look at the that was infantry. Where's the scout chest? That's the pants. Scout chest is regular hide and light chest padding. Not a big deal. Been using the medium stuff for my guys, for the archers, but yeah, like I said, I'll change it out. I haven't even looked at these yet. I can actually make those now. They're made out of rhino hide for the Aquilonian bracers, and for this, I'm like, really, who wants to screw around with killing rhinos? I mean, yeah, it's kind of cool and stuff, but if you're going to do that for medium armor, you might as well go ahead and use the new stuff, considering I can do those in exceptional right now. But the black dragon helm, I think, looks pretty cool. It's got the big blue mohawk on the back of it. You can actually make those. Yeah, whatever. The heavy helmet padding, for example, is 13 thick leather. Well, let's compare chest. 26 thick leather compared to, that's for the heavy. And let's see here. Light is only 15 hide, and that's much easier to get. Medium is, where the hell is medium? Holy crap, where the hell is medium? It's in here somewhere. Right here. Medium chest padding is only 6 regular leather. So if I'm doing medium level stuff, that's great. I can set up my guys easy because I have leather. I have no shortage of regular leather. Now you can combine that regular leather with, oh, my character's starving and dying of thirst again. You combine leather with aloe leaves to make regular healing wraps. And yes, I have some more demon blood left over. My demon blood farming location that I chose, I'll tell you what about this really quickly, and then I am going to take a break for a bit. Eat and drink. Please, let's drink. We don't want our character to die from standing around doing nothing. All that physical exertion. Anyway, I decided to follow another YouTuber suggestion and go to the flow. So I walked my ass from down here all the way around here, and then I died right there, I think. So then I had to walk all the way back around to here again, recover my gear, haul ass where I could hide and put my gear back on, and then make it all the way up to here to the flow entrance. So I went ahead and put up a little camp right there, a temporary shelter, right here on this little jutted out piece. You go to here, and this teleports you to the entrance of the flow. You got the pins. It'll put you in, like, right in this area right here, I think it is. So you can actually walk through this area right here. I haven't found the obelisk in here yet. I think there is one. I would like to find that. So if I do need to go back in here, I can dress appropriately. And I say that, and I'll explain that in a second. I can dress appropriately and gear up appropriately for here. Notice all this red stuff? It's a volcano. There's hot lava there. When you're in that lava pit, in that volcano, it's hotter than hell. Literally, it's hotter than hell. And so you're going to need really, 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 really good temperature control, and you're going to need to manage your heat by chewing on ice. You can find ice out here. Harvest about a full stack before you go in here. So when you go in, you have ice, and munch ice, because if you don't, you're going to have a heat stroke and you're going to die, and it's going to suck. Sorry, slurping my drink. So that's what really sucks, is really, really hot. So you have to have really, really high heat resistant gear and attributes. Well, high heat attribute stuff means you're going to be in the lightest, breeziest shit you can wear, but you got to walk through this frozen area and harvest ice along the way. So you're going to have to wear really, really good anti-cold gear to get here. Set up a base camp, change your gear out, build it as close to this entrance as possible, and then as soon as you run out of your insulated wooden hut, you haul ass directly in here, because you're wearing ultra thin armor that is made for super hot climates. So you're going to freeze to death if you try to run too far, if you're wearing the gear that you need for in here. So I have gear that's stored right here in this little base that's super hot weather stuff, and there's either, I was told there was one around here somewhere, an obelisk, and there's a red dot right there. So I need to venture out there at some point. You can see on the map where it is. There's a red dot on the map, which I think is probably just brown. So I need to find if there's a obelisk in here, and I'm pretty sure there's one inside here. But here's the thing, is if I use the obelisk and teleport into here from my map room, I have got to at some point come back out. And where else do you exit? Not here. When you see the map change to a darker shade, that means your mouse cursor is over an area where you're not allowed to go. As soon as it turns to that dark color, that means if you cross into that area, you're dead. If you walk across the hot lava, you're dead. A lot of things that are out there that will kill you, and things that want to kill you. So, yeah. It's a big hot springs right here. This is a hot, humid area. These pools here, the Oasis of Neket, pretty cool place to build a house, is right here along this. Then build you a patio looking out over the nice, beautiful springs, and then yeah, you can go ahead and this is like clear blue water. It's really nice. If you want to live in a desert area, this is one of the nicest desert areas to live in. There's plenty of trees. There's plenty of rock. You're not far from coal, iron. You got most of the things that you need right in this area to survive. But you also have tigers and yeah, shellbacks and some things that want to eat you and kill you. So that is the downfall of that. But once you build this area right here, it screws up the spawn for the most part on some of the bad critters. So if you're built in this area, you can get there from here or from here on the other side of this part of this little pond here. I don't know if you guys can see where my mouse is. Not a bad place. It's pretty cool. You can't build in these ponds because this is Separmero, which is a trader town. This is the relic hunters. Neutral NPCs here. You don't fight them. No bueno. Lots of bad things that want to eat you in here. The dregs. Okay. I will do another video on going through the dregs. I will gear up correctly. And yes, I will cheat because I'm going to use my map room and then teleport to right here. There's actually an obelisk on the top up here that you can get to from the sides and climb up, and you can actually attune your bracelet to that. And once you have a map room, you can actually now teleport to here. So what I'll do is I'll use the map room, I will teleport to here, I will come down, and I will do a video describing how to complete the dregs from start to finish. I'll try to complete it as quickly as possible. There's only, when it comes to things to kill, there's about 8 or 9 salamanders in the first part, big lizard looking things, Komodo dragons, whatever you want to call them. Easy enough to kill, not very fast moving. There's some pretty cool stuff in there for the most part, but then the next thing you have to kill is a couple. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, I think, skeletal, or maybe a total of 8 or 9 skeletal guys. Just fighters, relatively easy to kill at a higher level. I'm a level 52, so it's probably going to be different if you're a lower level. And then there's the boss. But then there's puzzles to try to figure out. So it will be a spoiler. If you don't want to know ahead of time how to complete that dungeon, don't watch that video. Because I'm going to show how to beat that dungeon relatively quickly. Especially since I'm level 53, it should be, you know, a nice cakewalk. There is a reason to go through there. You get an achievement, and it'll help with leveling and that kind of crap. So it is worth going down there to do. You got a camp full of NPCs here. I think there's another camp right along this ridge here. Or is it in here? Somewhere in this area. Might be this one. So yeah, I mean, I'll teleport to that, and I'll show you how to complete the drugs from start to finish. I didn't know. I had to Google it myself. So I'm actually going to end their stream for right now. Take a quick break, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm actually going to fiddle farting around with the house a little bit. I might go tame some thralls, that kind of stuff. The usual. Alright guys, thanks for coming on board and watching, and we will see you again soon. Again, I have to quit the game or go back to the main menu. And then when I'm at the main menu, and I see that the menu is there, oh, there we go. And then I can go ahead and end the stream without killing the game. Alright, again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.